Okay, I was waiting for it to come through. Hi guys, welcome to Fear Expo Live. It must be Thursday. I'm here. You're here. We are like 5 days away from HauntCon. So this is definitely a HauntCon related show tonight. If it wouldn't be, that'd be a little bit weird. Let me go ahead and bring on my guest host tonight, which is Willie.
Yo, what's up, Tay?
How are
What's
you?
up, Tay? Good. How are you?
I'm good, and I'm glad to hear you're doing well.
Thank you.
So,
Yes, you look good. I
thank
see you got
you.
the bangs and the
Yeah,
wavy peaks.
supposed to have my curtain open, but it's not opening anymore. Trying to hide my background.
Oh, the shop. How's
Yeah,
that coming along?
there's a lot going on. There's molds and stuff back there because I've been into mask making now, which is happy and time consuming.
Well, I
So
cannot wait to see what you bring to HauntCon and Fear Expo. I'm excited.
to see you. I was gonna see you at Sir Henry's, which is
I,
weird to
I know. I
anyway.
know. I
I
went
haven't
late.
gotten to see you yet, so
I know. I know. I do apologize for that, but yes, we will be out there. We'll see each other in Florida, your old
definitely,
stumping
definitely.
grounds.
I
Yeah.
know. It's weird you say that because the haunt that's actually coming on tonight, I got to do a couple short little seasons with. So I'm excited.
With Sir Henry's? Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
mentioned that. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So you know
Second,
the guest that's coming on because I don't know this guy. I thought Zach was
you
coming
don't
on.
know him? What?
I haven't met Calvin. No, this is going to be my first,
It's
so
because
I'm excited.
Calvin is never Calvin. Calvin's
Really?
always like Darla or a killer or
Wait,
like
he's okay. He's a character.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Calvin's never Calvin. And if Calvin is
Oh,
Calvin, you will never see him because he's always backstage.
awesome. Well, I'm so
Oh
excited to meet
man.
him.
Well, I guess we should go ahead and get the show started.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and bring on our first guest then.
Woo woo. Let's do it.
Hey,
Hey.
What's
so this,
up?
this is
What's up,
Calvin.
Calvin? How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you, buddy?
Good, good. I'm excited.
So
Sweet.
go ahead for people who don't know you. Go ahead and tell them who you are.
My name's Calvin. I'm the show manager, Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. I'm a part of, like Tane was saying, I'm a lot of the background stuff at the trail, but I do act and stuff, and I'm part of the off-season build and design of everything like that. Haunts my life, so I'm glad to sit here and talk about it.
I was
So
about to say you're a jack
Nice.
of all trades out there. You do
yeah,
a little bit
exactly.
of everything.
hmm
You're all over the place. So and then for people if they don't know what Sir Henry's is now, there's a bigger problem. But go ahead and tell us what Sir
Right?
Henry's is.
So Sir Henry's were an outdoor event located in between Tampa and Orlando on the I-4 corridor in Plant City, Florida. We have 3 outdoor trails and new this past season a haunted hayride. I'm repping the shirt today.
Yeah.
So, as well as that, we have 2 escape rooms, axe throwing, laser tag on the off-season events. We have laser tag, merch booth, the whole nine. We have a big common area, everything like that. So yeah, it's
All the
pretty good
stuff
old
and
time.
things.
Oh yeah,
All of it. So I know with Zach, he started a completely different way because he like owns the joint, so he started differently. But you kind
yeah,
of just waltzed into the play.
I did. Yeah. So I was 15 years old, and they posted an ad on Facebook wanting volunteer actors. And I showed up. My mom actually dropped me off. I auditioned, actually. I did my whole audition, killed it, obviously.
Let's go.
But then I was young and I was 15 and my phone broke. So I was like, nah, they have no way of contacting me now. So I actually didn't come and act my first year until I went as a guest, and the certain skeletal guy recognized who I was and told me I needed to come out. And I was out there the next night, and I've missed probably only 5 ever since. And this will be my 8th season.
Wait, so you're
So
telling me you actually went to as a guest
yeah,
Yeah,
and the mascot man, the king himself recognized you from
yeah,
auditions. It was like,
yep,
come back.
yes,
We
exactly.
nice.
His direct
Let's
quote
go.
was, "You should be out here with us."
Beautiful.
And so I did. But yeah, I actually started as a fan. So the year before I started acting, I came as a guest, and that's how I knew the place, and that's how my mom saw the ad. And then since I wasn't able to act, I was like, well, I'll still go, and it was me and my sister. And yeah, he recognized me and he was like, you need to be out here with us, and I have been ever since.
I
So
was about to say, now
That's
you're out there like every other day.
yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
that's home. Yeah, that's
Exactly. Yeah.
good.
So, as far as because you all do not just haunt season, you guys have
Yep.
spread into other things. What has been like your favorite one so far?
So it's hard now that, like, I don't know. I've always said it's Valentine's Day. I always have, because it's just so it's because like you do your haunted Christmases, but it's like so close to October that it's still kind of like the same people that are like, oh
Yeah,
man, we missed. So you get guests, but like Valentine's Day, you get diehards. Like you
yeah.
get people that want to
Nice.
go to haunted houses. So the
They
crowd
know
is
all the
super.
backstories and everything.
Exactly. Yeah. So you get like haunted house fans, not just like your typical October crowd. So that is super cool. The crowd's always really good, and just the vibe at Valentine's Day, like we lower the lights and we play romantic music and stuff like that, and the vibe is just perfect. And it's 2 nights. Like I always tell the kids, yeah, exactly. Keep kicking in the diaper. Shout out Doug, by the way. Hey Doug. Um, but yeah, so it's just right. And I always tell the kids, like, listen, it's 2 days. Just go out there, have fun. I always say, kill some people. Go out there and just kill some. And yeah, and the kids love it too. So always a good time.
I must say, Calvin, like seriously, your haunt when you guys put on Valentine's, I love the lighting, like the
Thank you.
whole
So
landscape
nice.
of Sir Henry's. When you see it on social media and you see the pink lighting and everything, it's
Oh yeah.
top notch. So I can
Thank
tell
you.
you, you guys win me over for your Valentine's, and I cannot wait to go see the Valentine's haunt at the Ultimate Haunt Tour that's coming up soon.
Their
Yeah.
So yeah,
facades are always like ridiculously good. Like I
Thank
always
you.
tell people that it's very much with facades goes up against Halloween Horror Nights for sure because of the
Thank you.
like it's
yes,
so quality level. It's so
yeah.
good. you
Appreciate that.
spend we can tell you spend a lot of time in it.
We do. We do. We do.
Yeah. And everything's down to like the last little detail. It's
Thank you.
always
Thank you so
so
much.
so beautiful. So as far as Valentine's Day goes, because that's the one we're going to be focusing on, how
Of
long have
course.
you guys been doing that one?
Oh, I think we started in 2019 or 2020. One of those. I think this is our third or fourth year. I don't remember
Okay.
exactly. But yeah, I think 2019. That sounds about right to
So
me.
as far as because people are coming on the haunt tour during the
Yeah.
Valentine's Day season,
Yes.
what do they have to like look forward to?
So the haunt tour will be a little bit different than our typical show night. So I'll say typical show night for guests will be 2 attractions. So it'll be just the trails, no hayride for regular guests. We'll have both the escape rooms open, laser tag, axe throwing, and all of course everything else, our food trucks, everything like that.
Right.
For the tour, we're doing the same thing. Both trails, lights on, actors. But the hayride will be a like behind the scenes tour.
Right.
So no actors, but we will give you guys kind of like backstory to each scene, kind of sort of like what happens in each scene, so on and so forth as you travel throughout. But that's only for the tour. That's not for regular guests on Friday and Saturday.
Have you guys posted the storylines yet for the haunt?
Both trails are out. The stories are out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we have Love Potion number 13, which of course we have to have our like bloody Cupid guy. And so we've done him. We did him last year. So this is just kind of like an elevated story of his. So last year he had like poison tipped arrows that were causing people to go crazy. Well, now people have kind of, uprised against him, have built up like an immunity. So now he hires this other guy, this kind of plague doctor, weird guy, to fabricate some new potions. So now there's more more villains besides just Cupid, and there's a lot more conflict between couples on this trail. It's going to be really cool. And if you're familiar with the event, this will be on our Trail 1, which is the one all the way on the far left. Our Sleigh Bells, our Moonlight Massacre Trail, if you guys are familiar with the event. And then we will have on our second trail Blackthorn Inn, which is our haunted bed and breakfast trail. Essentially, this woman has a very, very strict set of rules when you come and stay at her house. And if you break those rules, she will know and she will find you and stuff you in the walls. So very,
Crazy.
yeah, exactly. So very, very straightforward story with that one. You got obviously your main hostess. She's going to be a good killer for you guys, as well as like past guests that have maybe never escaped. So a bunch of ghosts and stuff like that. So that one's going to be really cool, and that's going to be on our middle trail, the big mansion. If you're familiar with the event.
Now,
So really,
well,
I was
someone
about to ask
mentioned
if you
that
had questions.
someone mentioned that these are books. You need to read the story. Are
Yes.
these like where do you guys get like are these all stories that you guys have like in the library that is your books published by you by Sir Henry Haunt's or
So yes, we have 3 books. We have a trilogy, and
that's
they
great.
have been written about stories that we've had already. So a bunch of like they're kind of like biopics of
Yeah, there's
our
like
characters.
backstories of like the
Exactly. Yeah.
characters.
I love them. I really recommend reading them if you
Very
guys are a
good.
fan of ours. We have 3 of them. But no, we're not pulling these stories from the book. If that's your question, we write the books based on what we come up for the trails.
I've
Nice.
been mentioned in the book. I feel very special.
Really, Tay? Let's
Yeah,
go.
I was an
Let's go.
elf, but it wasn't me. But
It was your character.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot about that.
yeah,
It's
and then
rare. It's rare to hear a haunt that is publishing their own stories. That's really
so
cool.
cool
How did
though.
you guys come up with that idea, like to do that?
So, actually, ironically enough, so we want to keep expanding the brand as much as we can, and we've always thrown around the idea of doing books. And then, lo and behold, one Valentine's event, our author Amanda Rosenblatt comes up to me because she knows who I was and was like, "Hey, do you think Zach would be interested in writing a book?" And I said, "Go talk to him right now because we've been talking about this for months." And
No
that
way.
was it. And it was at a Valentine's Day event, so this is a perfect little perfect place to talk about that. But yeah,
That's
so
so great.
that's how it started. It was just like an idea. Neither one of us really had the time to write a book or really knew how. So it was perfect that Brad and Amanda kind of like, we'll do it. And
Stepped
we're
in.
like,
Yeah,
perfect. And then them 3 kind of went off and wrote, I think it's a pretty incredible trilogy of stories.
And you
that's
can
great.
get them at Sir Henry's, right?
Yeah, so you can get them on
Yep.
Amazon and on site. Yep. And occasionally Brad and Amanda will come out and do like signings. So if you have a book that you'd like to get signed, check out for on Facebook to see if Brad and Amanda will come out that night and get them signed for you, or any of the characters as well.
That's so cool.
So
That's so dope.
Thank you.
since it's you, I have to go ahead and tell people you need to tell us about Darla.
Yeah,
So
what's Darla all about?
I wish I had a picture. So Darla. So in the stories, Darla was just kind of a like a
Sage.
homeless, yeah, like a homeless young woman that lived in a cave, and became friends with this older bear, I believe. I don't really exactly know her story, but in person, she's just kind of this weird amalgamation. She wears like this old tattered up like Raggedy Ann costume and has a mask that's messed up teeth and carries a doll around that was made by our friend Tay in here.
I didn't make it. I was just assisted in it.
A part of it. But yeah, so Darla Darla was like one of the first characters where I was like, this is weird and I'll do it. But yeah,
Weird is good. Always haunt.
yeah, exactly. So I have like long I don't actually, sorry. My friend Darla has like
There you go.
wears bloomers and a dress, the whole 9 yards. And yeah,
The
she
voice
just
changes.
yeah, she, he, they, it run
All of it.
around throwing
Yep.
stuff at
Yeah.
people and has a good time. Waddles around like this.
Nice.
It's a good time.
So
So
I don't know if you're involved or if it's Zach or if you know anything about it, but I did want to go ahead and mention it since it's brand new. The gorilla haunting.
Yeah, gorilla haunting. So
Yeah.
that's Zach's thing. Has started a haunted house marketing company. So if any haunted house owners need to you need some marketing assistance, hit up Guerrilla Marketing. They'll be at Transworld, not at HauntCon. Sorry, I don't know if that's.
No,
Anyways,
no, you.
What?
That's why I want.
what?
I
not at
wanted to go.
HauntCon.
I
but
wanted to go ahead and get it out there just because I know it's like brand new and people do need to
So
know.
hit up Zach if you guys need help with your marketing and advertising for your haunted house. Sure.
It's so amazing to hear a haunt that has their own drink line, their own stories and books and merch. And then they have a ticket. They have so many pipelines. It's really smart. And to see that he has a new firm, a marketing firm that's coming out, it makes sense. I think he should teach a class and also just, kind of share the secrets about creating pipelines for your attraction so that it can stay above, make money where if anything falls down below tickets, that you can make money in other pipelines. So it's really cool that you guys have that. That's really dope.
Yeah,
Really
that's
dope. Good for him.
Yeah, that's his thing. That's what he likes to do. So good on him.
I know you don't know this, but do you guys or you may not know, but are you guys coming out to Fear Expo?
I have no working plans to go. I'm not sure about him or any of the rest of the team,
Probably building.
yeah,
right,
yeah.
They're always building.
That's the full swing of it, yeah. So,
and if they're not building, then they're making costumes, and like it goes down the line. I've noticed.
Yeah, no working plans right now, unfortunately.
Okay. Now, as show manager, do you have any like war stories or like crazy stories that happen at the haunt?
Oh, I have plenty. I've been doing this a long time. No, but I probably like the number one thing that comes to mind. So as high up as I am, everything falls under me, so I have a lot of responsibility to make sure. Oh, the nose. That's a good one, Keegan. I'll tell that. I might tell that after. But so there was one show night where I had a chainsaw actor have to take a break, and this was right in the finale. And I barely ever get to play with chainsaws, and I love to. So this is when I was really good friends with Pyram, 2020, I think. So I had a full silicone mask on, long coat, everything like that. But so I get in there and I just start having fun, but I was having a little too much fun. I didn't realize it. And as soon as the actor came back, I passed over the chainsaw and I started to like walk back and grab some water and immediately had to strip off my mask to vomit because I was so tired and didn't realize it because I was just having so much fun because they were like, yeah, they finally gave me the chainsaw. And but just went a little too hard.
A little bit too hard, huh?
Yeah.
That's really good. That's awesome.
Now you got to tell us about the nose, because Keegan.
Yeah, I can see his nose.
The nose was a off-season injury during the build. So we had a sawzall on top of a ladder, and I forgot it was up there and grabbed the ladder and went to pull it towards me, and the sawzall fell and cut my nose.
Oh,
pretty
shoot.
good. Yeah, but I was all right. Just got a little band-aid and went right back to work. Yeah.
Don't tell OSHA. Man. That's crazy.
But that was a good time. Good time.
Well, I think that's pretty much all the questions I have, unless you have any, Willie.
Oh no, that's good. I mean, Calvin, to hear that there is a show manager such as yourself that's been in it since you were young, my heart goes out to you. Once you're
class
a haunter,
of 17.
Once you're a haunter, it's like it's your love, and so it's really cool to see you a part of Zach's team. I cannot wait to see you and meet you out there. So
yeah, absolutely. If you recognize Darla, let me know. I'll make sure.
What else do you do on the off season?
So I do a lot of the animatronic fabrication. Okay. Me and my brother. So that's like kind of my main thing is like special effects and stuff like that. But I'm pretty much there for a lot of the creative and design of the event, as well as a lot of the build. A lot of build. So
nice.
All over the friggin' place. Everywhere.
Yeah, like Tayan said, jack of all trades. Yeah, I'm omnipresent.
I was in the haunt, and it was like, I think it was media night for Halloween. And I'm just sitting on the hayride, minding my own business, have my phone out, and I face this way. And somebody jumps on the back of the hayride and gets up close and then walks around the side of the hayride and goes, "I'm so sweaty." And I was like, who is this random person? And then I was like, who are you? And you were like, "It's Calvin." I was like, "Oh, hey."
Yeah, the beginning of the season, the heat is is insane.
So bad in Florida.
Deadfield is great. I love Deadfield. That's my boy.
Oh man, well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Tell us
Yeah.
the Sir Henry handles where we can find you guys.
Yeah.
So we're Sir Henry's Haunted Trail on everything. Instagram, Facebook. We have a Twitter as well, but our main squeezes are definitely Facebook and Instagram. SirHenry'sHauntedTrail.com. Buy your tickets online in advance. Yeah, and I'm excited for the tour. I'm excited for
You guys still
everyone
do
to
the
come.
podcast?
We do the podcast.
Okay.
It's it kind of takes a back seat once we get into the full swing of like this season.
Yeah.
But definitely keep your eyes out for it. It will come back. Sir Henry's Haunted Podcast. That's just me and Zach chopping it up, telling stupid stories like this. So
It's great.
Yeah.
I love watching it.
thank you.
Oh man. All right. Well, thank you again for coming on. I appreciate your time.
Thank you guys.
And I'll see you on the haunt tour.
Yeah. See you
Yes,
guys
we
soon.
Calvin.
Nice to meet you too, Willie.
Chris. Yeah, there we go. I was about
That's
to say
awesome.
Chris, take over. And do we have a this is you. Do we have haunt news in a minute?
No, yes, we do have hot news in a minute. Actually, it's not me personally, but it's Gerard. He's
Well,
giving
that's
the
your
news
all's
today.
thing. It's
Yeah,
it's a
yes,
collective.
yes, it is.
It's a
And I
collective
was,
thing.
and I'm so tired of doing it. But Gerard is in the studio doing it for me this week. So yeah, let's take it to Gerard and hot news in a minute.
Hello, ghouls and girls. This is Haunt News in a Minute. Powered by Yup. That's scary.
What's up, everybody? I'm Gerard from Yup, That's Scary, and here is Haunt News in a Minute. Get ready for an unparalleled journey into the heart of horror as the Ultimate Haunt Tour unveils its spine-chilling adventure across the state of Florida. You all know Florida. On February 8th, 2024. This exclusive event promises an evening of terror, thrills, and unforgettable memories as attendees travel 4 hair-raising attractions that will leave them breathless. Tour highlights: Sea Green Haunted History Museum, Sir Henry Haunted Trails, Mortician Manor Haunted Attraction, and Crest Brawl Park / Hauntertainers. All-inclusive pass. Your tickets isn't just for entry, it's an all-inclusive pass to an evening of terror. 2024 Fear Expo Pre-Show Bus Tour. The Ultimate Haunt Tour is thrilled to share another tour this year. Fear Expo Pre-Show Bus Tour is officially set to explore the amazing haunts of Indiana. Get your experience for some of the most terrifying and mesmerizing haunted attractions in the region. The tour will include visits to Evansville Nightmare Factory, a tour haunted attraction, Shattered Nightmare Haunted House, Necropolis Underground Haunted Attraction, and Nightmare on Edgewood Haunted House. This adrenaline-packed tour is proudly sponsored by VFX Create. Again, VFX Creates, a Halloween shirt company, get you some of the best shirts out there on the money, as well as a badass mask to go get it. Grab your tickets now for both tours at theultimatehaunttour.com. It's a lot of good haunts. New businesses for 2024, starting off with Adam Johnson and Greg Allens, owner of Killer Props animatronic company Killer Props. To specialize in excellent quality props and animatronics delivered on time in a timely manner, using quality material and proven methods to build props that will last. For more information, visit Creepy Creations. Go to killerprops.com. Next, we welcome Rotten Reds Designs from our new owners Nick and Selena Palmer, where fear is indigenous, a native-owned haunted production company specializing in props and costumes. Thrilled to introduce a brand new platform tailored for you, designed by haunters for haunters. Haunt Supply will offer high-quality lights, effects, and props, and have established partnerships with some of the industry's favorite vendors. A new business venture spearheaded by Bryce Alexander, Jake Ives, and Josh Letternoon. But check them out at HauntSupply.com. Excited to introduce Gorilla Haunting, a new marketing and advertising agency dedicated to fueling growth and attraction owners. Zach Glaris, an owner of Sir Henry's Haunted Trails, and his brother Alex Glaris, with over a decade experience running their own haunted attraction, understands the challenge of finding the perfect marketing mix for success. Leveraging their extensive background in marketing and strategies to execute a haunt ownership's new marketing agency is here to elevate your brand and boost your ticket sales. Check them out at GorillaHaunting.com. We welcome all new businesses and wish them a great and successful 2024. I'm Gerard, and that is Haunt News in a Minute.
If you like what you have heard, stalk us now on all our social channels.
Woo!
So much.
Look, go ahead.
I already know what he's coming in here for.
What happened?
You want to go ahead and say that I forgot to mention that there's a giveaway? Yeah, we got a comment about it, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, there's one of those, isn't there?"
It's live. What can we do?
Yeah. So, do you need me or no?
No, I got it.
Look, she's on the job. Okay.
I knew I'd get there eventually.
Well, I'd like to say that we have over 90 people viewing us right now out of all of the shares. So
cool.
This is our record tonight for shares and watching viewability, because we can see everybody on every little share on every little.
Willie's fault. I know, right?
And yeah, so
my fault, Jason.
Just wanted to share that with you guys. It's a record-breaking night.
Thank you, Chris. Everybody's already on it. They're already put HauntCon in the comments. They don't even know what I'm giving away.
I know, right? They're like, let's put it in. People want free stuff.
So the giveaway for tonight is 2 general admission tickets to HauntCon.
I thought we were giving away Willie's It poster in the back. Oh
no, that's not for free. No, I'm not shipping it.
Didn't you comment last time, Willie, that you were gonna like give away your swim trunks or something?
Yes.
Yes, at HauntCon.
Yeah. Oh, at HauntCon. Okay, so you have to win the tickets to get Willie's shorts at HauntCon.
Right.
Yeah. So everybody go ahead and put hashtag HauntCon in the chat. That way you can have the chance to win 2 free general admission tickets to come to HauntCon, which is in like 5 days.
In 5 days. So if you're in Florida, this would be great for you. Georgia's, Carolinas, hashtag it in, guys.
Yeah.
I want Willie's hat as a giveaway. You got it. If you win, you got it.
But yeah, no, 5 days. That's.
I know. Like, I have been like nonstop going and missing sleep. Like, I have bags underneath my eyes now, working on this show.
They left the store, and I'm here.
They have.
I normally stay at the store recently till like 9, painting or sewing.
Well, are you ready? Are you guys going to be ready for the show? You're like, I'm always ready.
The only thing that will probably not be ready, and it's on my part, is a new product that we're working on, and that's all me. That's all my fault, because I hate sculpting. I hate sculpting the thing that I'm sculpting. I hate it.
Like, you hate it because you're scared of it, or you hate it because
I hate it because I hate realism. Like, I only do cartoony work. Anything that's like cartoon
fantasy.
Yeah, I don't do very good with like realism stuff. So I'm not happy about that. And then a new prop is coming out. I can't say too much. 2 new things. And then there's a costume that goes with the mask that I made at Stilt Beast. But I don't really like costume making either. So
they look so good.
I have the costume and stuff. I just posted one of the new costumes. It's not really new, but it's updated. One of the costumes for this year. I'll have 3 set costumes that I'm going to only do orders on this year, which is brand new because I'm not a costume person. But that's besides the point. The next person who we're going to interview is a costume person.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so I'm glad he's taking over that for me. So let's go ahead and bring in Mortal Remains.
Yeah. Oh, not today. I think Chris.
Are we ready for our next guest?
Yeah.
She introduced it.
I announced it.
Are you ready?
There we go.
Hey, there he is. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Good to be here.
I don't think I've got to meet you. Go
I was
ahead.
at the last Fear
Your
Expo.
Expo, yeah.
I see your.
Yeah.
I went and looked at your stuff because I really like ghillie suit monsters.
I
But
appreciate that.
I haven't got to actually like physically talk to you yet. So,
Okay, well, it's good to do it now.
so go ahead and tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm primarily a sculptor, but costume making seemed like a fun direction. So we just took what I do as a sculptor and moved it into costume making. So we're only about a year or so into this so far. And our line isn't huge, but we're trying to make it impactful and interesting. And we're adding things to it that I don't think that have been done a lot. We also created the cannon, like the fog cannon
Yeah,
that
the one
blows the
Dolly
rings.
Z has
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and posted
Yeah.
everywhere. It's amazing.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. We're coming out with another smaller version of that at the show. So it'll be a
Nice.
new product there. It's kind of a carry around thing instead of one that's on a stand.
Cool.
And basically we've just still going at it, trying to create new product for this show. So we'll have one additional new costume. Hoping to have more, but it's just lack of time. It's mostly me and my sons that do this work together. So
You
So
guys
this
are
is a
family
family-owned
business?
business, yeah?
yeah, family owned business. Yeah, we're mostly just the three of us.
I love that. I also have that thing. It's great working with your family until it's not great, and you just want to
No,
take
it's
it out.
we get along. We get along super good. It makes it easy.
Good.
My son's really good at things I'm not, and we just seem to blend really, really well. So yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
how did you? I know that you put in your because I read the description on your guys' website. Dad's
Oh,
calling me a
okay.
jerk in the comment. I read your guys' description. It said like movie, like made for movie costumes. So, do you
Yeah,
guys
we were.
primarily do haunt or that?
Well, we've been, because I've been a sculptor across many mediums, and so our goal in this was to produce costumes that are higher end and could be potentially used in, movies, maybe like the indie films and stuff like that. So we wanted to offer the haunt community something better than just, kind of a standard costume that may not last that long or whatever. We just wanted to put that effort into it. Not to say that there's some phenomenal costume makers in this industry that are also doing that. So it's not like that's a new thing, but that was our goal, to achieve a better quality costume and put some real effort in and really try and make the artwork special so that when people buy it, they're getting an art piece and they're getting a costume.
Well, it definitely looks like that
Nice.
because I mean,
I
the
appreciate
work-
it. We really try.
I
So
love when you
you
guys first. Go ahead. Oh,
No,
my
go
bad,
ahead.
Tay.
No,
No, I
go
was gonna
ahead.
say I love what one of the costumes you put out, the pumpkin one. You have these amazing creatures
Yes.
and vines, and when I saw the pumpkin's animated mouth move and it was
Yeah.
so light, I mean, it totally won me over. Like you
Oh,
guys
good.
did that. It
It's
has such
crazy.
a theatrical play with it. How did
Yeah, I
that
appreciate
inspiration?
that. We worked really hard. It's a tough mask to make. I actually hate
Yeah,
making that mask, but
Are
a
they
lot goes
latex?
into it. What's that?
Are they latex?
Yeah,
Or
they're latex and foam, and we put a bike helmet in them so that they're controllable and you can snap the
I was
chin. And
just about to say, I bet that mold is huge.
right.
it's a big one. Yeah, it's a really big mold, but we try to keep it. We use little tricks to keep it as light as we can, so it's not too heavy on the head, and we balance it so that it's not just pulling your head one way or the other.
Right.
We try to keep it centered so that you can wear it all night and not be, overwhelmed by it, because sometimes they can be heavy, So we try to really work engineering into it so that the costumes will last a long time and be wearable over and over and over again. And also you don't get sick of wearing them.
Right.
It's what we're trying to do. So like I said, it's kind of like our goal to make better quality costume, and hopefully we're achieving that,
Definitely. I'd
so
say you are, without a
Yeah.
doubt.
I appreciate it. We're
So,
trying.
you said that you're a sculptor, so where else can we like see your work? I know that you
Oh,
do,
okay.
of course,
Well,
but
I
you have like what else?
I did monument work. I sculpted there's a monument in Arizona in Show Low that I did. I did bronze casting and sculpting for years. I also did resin kit industry, which you may recognize some of my stuff there. You can go on, I think on my website I have some photographs of stuff that I've done in the past, but I've been sculpting for over 25 years. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of product that I've produced over the years. Mostly I'm a commercial sculptor, so not so much like a gallery sculptor. It would be more for products, use in, haunted attractions or in amusement parks or really that kind of thing.
Really
so,
cool. That's still, it's mind boggling to me.
Yeah, you can Google, it'll come up with stuff.
So I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, but I read on your website there's like a story for its elementals.
Oh, the elementals, yeah. Well, it's our first line.
That?
Yeah.
Well, the idea was, I had this idea before of coming up with these woodland creatures. So the elementals are basically like conjured from a witch, a witch who was like disgruntled, who had been mistreated by the people, and so she used her powers to bring about this, conjuring up the elements around her to create these characters. And so that's where that line came from. Basically, it's them using the elements around them to create these evil kind of characters to attack villages and stuff. So that was the original concept. I mean, it helps to create something when you have a concept to go by. It's almost like a movie script or whatever. And so that was the concept behind it. Just a angry witch who, to get vengeance, So those characters are all based on that. And that's, since this is our first year, we're on our 7th costume of that concept between, wood creatures and these elementals. And so next year we're hoping to branch off with a bunch of different stuff, but this is for our first year. We feel pretty proud of this line. We're trying to handle things differently too, where we're not just doing, 4 or 5, or we're trying to make a bunch of costumes on one subject, so that, like, for instance, if we were going to do evil clowns, we would do a grouping of those, and then we'd move on to the next thing, so we're not just doing one-offs. We're trying to create a variation so that people that are into evil clowns or whatever can choose multiple choices instead of just one, So that's kind of our idea.
I know that you told me that's how you got your idea for those. How in the world did you come up with the vortex cannon right after?
That was cool. To be honest with you, have you ever seen those the little handheld things you go poof, poof,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I took an Airzuka and I was like, I had a friend of mine who vaped. And so I said, could you blow some of that vape into this Airzuka? And so he did it. Nice. And a little ring came out. And I thought, wow, wouldn't that be interesting if we did that on a 55-gallon drum? And so we made it and created our kind of design on the inside to make it function, put a fog machine in it, and we were just shocked because it went 25, 30 feet in our shop, all the way across the shop. And it was really amazing. We just were blown away by it. So we thought, well, gosh, how come nobody's done this? So, I mean, people have made them, but they've never made a product, Right. So we thought, well, let's go ahead and give it a shot. And then we took it to the last Trans World, and then we took it to Fear Expo. And we're always really shocked because we don't get arenas like that to shoot it off in, but to see it go 100 feet, it blows our mind. 200 feet, it goes all the way across the arena to the other wall. It's an amazing little bit of science that we barely even understand, so it's pretty cool. So we're just playing on that.
Since you brought up like how much space you all have, I read something that is really, really cool. So can you tell me about the building that you all work in?
Oh, yeah. Well, I bought a big 8,000 square foot schoolhouse, and it's an old 1900s schoolhouse. It's really big. it's big and creepy, but it was been restored, and so we work out of that. It was built in 1904, I think. And it's got a lot of shop space and living space. It's just way more house than we need, but we thought it'd be a good place to build this business. And so,
Really, I see you wanting to ask ghost questions already.
yeah. Well, we haven't
I'm
had
literally
any
like
problems so
I'm
far, but-
literally like
I see you on
are there
your chair.
ghosts? Does anything go bump in the night? Like, please
You
let
know,
me know.
I've had things fly off shelves, but I just
Stop
refuse to believe
playing.
it's a ghost. Is that what?
You're like, no, I
I
moved
have
it
a
with my
few.
mind.
I just refuse to believe it's a ghost. I'm like, if that had to have been some natural element that kicked that off that shelf, but I really don't know. I mean, if there is, I just hope they stay away from me. I don't like ghosts. So,
I'm just like I get chills. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
I
Well,
love the historic buildings. You know, they're
the
awesome.
all the neighbors in this little town we live in, they don't come here. They think it's haunted. I've never had that experience. So other than, like I said, a few little things like that, but who knows? Maybe it is.
Makes me
I
feel
just
any better. Me and my family do not like. My dad believes in like stored energy. So like, if
Yeah.
if
Yes.
they threw something back then it can happen again now.
That's
well,
true.
for
And-
me, whatever energy is in this house has been very positive for us. So
Good.
I have
Good.
I haven't felt anything negative, and I go to sleep peacefully, and I don't catch any feelings like that here. It's just
Good.
it's a fun place. We build costumes and we have fun, and so far it's just been a really great experience. My daughter also helps us, so it's a whole big family enterprise, really. It's been pretty great.
Happy.
Yeah, it's been great. They all live here too, which is cool, because they've got so much space up there. We've got
Yeah.
3 apartments, and
Wow.
yeah, it's just huge.
Wow.
It's huge. It's about 7,000 or so square foot of living space, and that is not even including all these shops. So
Well,
it's just you can go up 3 flights of stairs.
when our shop was in our house, we didn't get that kind of luxury. We didn't have a kitchen. We didn't have a dining room anymore because it was
Yeah,
our shop.
Yeah,
So-
it just turned into
yeah.
it
This
converted
it's
to a
this is one of
Yeah.
those really weird houses. This is just a weird house, and we never expected that we would do this, and we got it. We just got lucky to get it, I feel, and a lot of people probably wouldn't want this kind of a house, but for us, it's just a fun, interesting place with a lot of history, and it's super tall. It goes up 40, 50 feet. It's 3 stories, so it's pretty interesting place, but
You
it's a
mi-
great place for a business that does this stuff. Keeps you in the right mode, I guess.
Yeah, you mentioned that you're a family business. What roles does everyone play?
Well,
Within
my eldest son, he's basically my partner. And he's kind of the engineer and helps me with he's a problem solver, whereas I'm the artist, and so I think like an artist does. He thinks about how it can be done physically in a way that makes sense. So we work really, really well together. I mean, I was just making molds with him tonight, and he's always thinking about the things I'm not thinking about. So he covers the things that I need him to cover, and he does such a fantastic job. I mean, honestly, it's been a blessing. I mean, like we just feel like it's made us all closer. He's about to get married, and he's bringing his wife in, and she's going to be living up on one of the floors. So, we're just
in
One of
the
the
spooky
floors.
school. Yeah.
yeah, one of the
The spooky
floors.
school. I love it.
So it's just cool. It's a good thing. It's all family.
Beautiful. That's
I
good to
Yeah.
love that
hear.
for you guys. So where are we going to be able to find you this year, as far as like trade shows and stuff goes?
Well, I'm going to this one, HauntCon, Fear Expo, and Trans World. Those are the
Nice.
3 I've kind of scheduled to go to. After that, who knows? I'll go
Whatever
wherever.
pops up.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we
love
want to. For us, we've had good experiences at the show so far, and Doug has been, honestly, I just am so surprised how accommodating and awesome those shows have been. Or at least Fear Expo was just it really showed that's the way it should be. I mean, he really takes care of vendors, and that I can't not go to those shows. It's just too cool the way he treats us. So, that's my one word on
get
that,
it.
I suppose.
I get you.
Yeah.
I've been
That's
there.
so awesome.
All right. Well, I appreciate you being able to come on and
Hey,
I
my
have one
pleasure,
more
you guys.
question.
Yeah,
I have one
yeah.
more question. I've seen there was a cool product that was displayed recently from
Okay.
VFX.
Oh,
You
Okay.
sculpted the bat.
Oh,
What's
the
the name?
bat creature. Yeah. The
Yes.
bat
Have you guys
creature.
seen it up there? It's amazing. You guys gotta check it out.
Yeah, no,
VFX.
I saw it. It
Awesome
looks
like
really,
that.
really good. He did a great job. I mean,
Did
it
you make
looks.
that?
I sculpted it and I made the molds for it, and then he just got the molds.
I was
Typically,
just
that's
about to
what I
say, how
do.
does that work? Like,
Yeah, he just came and picked up the molds. He drove down from East in Chicago area, so I'm about
That's crazy.
6 hours away from him or so. He just drove down and grabbed them, and that was it. It was a fun project. It was a fun sculpt. You know, I'm glad that he's made it so effective because it really has a cool look, and it's just I like it. I think he did a good job.
We love it. Yeah.
great. I love it. Super cute.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well, again,
So,
thank you for coming on. Where can we find your stuff? at?
mortalremains.net.
I was excited. I was like, because you always had to put the handles in there.
Yeah, that's our website. It's just, simple website, nothing fancy.
Alrighty. Well, thank you again.
Thanks,
I can't wait
guys.
to see you soon.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. All right,
Can't
you
wait to
guys have a
see
good
you at
night.
Hong Kong.
Thank you very much. Look forward to it.
What an awesome guy. That's so cool. And
stuff.
to have his whole family. And look, I can't have my family work with me. I'll get sick and tired of them. We'll be fighting. There'll be some clay thrown at the wall.
I have to. I work with my family, and then I go home and I
With your
share.
family?
Yeah, with my family. So like literally every night that the store's open, I will stay 2 hours later so I can get alone time.
That's so smart.
I'm
Yes.
like, I need 2 hours of
You gotta
just me.
decompress. Yes. Yes.
My
That's
social
cool.
battery drains really quickly.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
I'm with
man.
you on that.
So,
Chris,
hey
do you
guys,
have-
let's get people get their hashtags in.
They're getting it in. Get your hashtags in. Hong Kong.
Let's give them probably another 5 minutes, and I'll bring it on the screen. But let's do some questions if there are questions within the chat. So let me pull in the drawing.
Is there questions in the chat?
Yeah.
I think there are some questions. Maybe.
I always scroll way too fast. While you're,
Me too.
are you looking for questions?
Yeah, I'm looking for them.
Okay. While you're looking for questions, make sure that you guys go and follow Fear Expo and HauntCon on all social media platforms. You can find this show and every show that's coming up and past shows on all of the streaming platforms, YouTube, Facebook, all podcast areas, that sort of fun thing. Go watch Willie's show. Yep, that's scary. It's on Sundays, right?
Yeah, Sundays at 2:00 Eastern Standard Time.
There we go.
We have some great people coming on there. We have Alex I'm gonna mess up his last name, Armbruster, I believe. I'm saying it right, but he is the new slasher on Thanksgiving. He'll be on the
Nice.
show soon. And then we got the Freddy #2, who is the stand-in for Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. He's gonna be on our show next this Sunday that's coming up. So check it out, guys. But I don't see the questions. Like, I'm looking at it. Who's ready for HauntCon? Like, it's all comments. Like, everyone's ready for HauntCon, and I'm excited for it. I know that it's going to be a good show. I know we have a great program installed for everybody, from the film side to the haunt side. And we got some amazing vendors that is going to be pulling out some amazing products, because it is trade show season. And it's time to get to work.
I was literally telling Mom, I was like, we leave for Fear Expo in 5 days. And then when I get home, right now, we're like 30 something days away from Trans World and 50 something from Fear Expo. So literally, I leave, I come home, I leave again, I come home, I leave again. And then in May,
you get to see the world.
I don't know if I'm allowed to mention it or not yet, but I'm doing something in May in a different state. And I'll be gone for a month.
Okay, is it in Texas or no? California?
No, not California.
You said Texas.
Yeah.
Ooh, is it a horror con?
No, it's nothing convention at all.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, and then we got Indie Horror. Thank you, Chris. We got the Indie Horror Show where we got 4 talented producers and directors coming to you guys with their movies. Now, their movies. This is a private screening, and their movies, their movies are going to be. They're going to have distribution. They're going to be put out on different platforms, streaming platforms and whatnot. But you get the chance to see them first by paying $30, simply $30 to get education and get the movies and get to check it out. So it's really, really, really good. All the writers and directors are amazing. They're great people. They're doing a Q&A after their movies, so you get to talk to them and ask questions. But let me just say this: one particular, I'm not going to have a biased decision, but one particular film director, Haunt season. You guys gotta check it out. That's Jake Jarvie. It gives you everything from a haunted house world. So gotta check it out.
All the parties, every party.
Yes.
Willie will be partying so
Turn
much
it up.
all the time, every party.
Yes,
And then-
Emily Bloom is bringing out an amazing costume ball. So yes, please make sure you guys dress up for it. I think I'm gonna bring, I may bring John Carver. I may bring Ghostface.
I got told by Monsters Alive that I need to dress up in my costume that I wore for Sir Henry's when I was in Valentine's Day, but I don't know.
I would love to see your character. I'm like Sir Henry's. I'm just amazed at them, and all that they do. So I want to see like the characters. I need to show up and just go that's what I need to do.
And then, other than parties, the haunt tour, which Sir Henry's included. There will also be a movie shown on the bus that was filmed at Sir Henry's.
Do you know the movie name?
I don't know if it's one or the other. I don't know if it's Pumpkin Man or Harlow's Haunt.
You know why? Because there's so many movies that were shot there.
I know. There's so much.
Fun fact.
They do so much stuff. So much.
Yeah.
They have a WWE guy who comes out like for every season, and he haunts with them.
Really?
And I had like no clue, and he was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And then like the next day, they were like, "Hey, you might want to go check on his Instagram." And I was like,
"What?
Why? That guy has an Instagram? I don't watch wrestling." So like I didn't know. I had no clue.
Oh my god! Get your hashtags in at #HotCon.
Yeah, Steve Calvin got it. Scotty Too Hottie. That's
Scotty Too Hottie.
Yeah,
Base Calvin. Look, he's a wrestler.
Yes.
Oh my god!
All right. Well, Chris, are we doing this? Is it time? Is it not time? I don't know. Oh, yep, it's time. So this is for 2 general admission tickets.
You get to see Tayan and myself at HauntCon, and the winner is Steven. You got extra tickets, bro.
Oh my gosh! They will be there for the booth and everything. They do everything.
Yes, everything.
Oh man! Well, you know how to get your tickets. I'm not explaining that to you.
www.hotcon.com.
I was about to say, I was like, he already knows. They done been new.
Right, they got them already. They're coming.
Give the tickets to Tara. Green?
Tara! Let me tell you, Tara is such a good supporter of Fear Expo Live show. Yes.
So then Tara, message HauntCon or Fear Expo and get your general admission tickets.
She said I will be on the cruise in May. Well, we'll see you at HauntCon in February. I love how everyone like watches out for everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like our community could be so cool at times.
It has its moments, but I've learned because I've worked with like animal industry and stuff and everything like that. But they all have their faults.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
Out of all of them, the haunt community has been my favorite to work in. Animal community is very, very weird. So, but
I watched Tiger King the other day again, just because.
Yeah, I still have not watched Tiger King.
Yeah, you can if you want. I don't know, but
I still have it.
I was trying to feel like the Florida vibe because you guys have alligators and everything out there. So
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
I drove past Carol Baskin's.
shut up.
Yeah, I drove past it and we were gonna stop, but the gates were locked.
Gates
It was
was
like
locked.
right after Tiger King too.
Oh my goodness.
So I've got a feeling I know why the gates were locked, but
Right.
Oh
Chris,
my
what are
gosh.
you doing?
So Tara just said to pay it forward. I can't make it. So then, do you want to just do another drawing? Do we want to?
What, Terry? I can't see you at Hong Kong.
Or I mean, David, if you don't have somebody, if you have somebody, go ahead and put in the comments so we know what to do. I
Doug
don't know.
Schaefer, I can't wait to see you at Hong Kong.
Yeah. Do we know how many vendors we're gonna have? Do we know a number? I don't know.
Yes, Calvin. I want to ask Calvin, is Dala going to be at the Valentine's show? Congratulations, Doug.
Doug, do you have someone?
I'm going to go and just hashtag in so I get some more free tickets.
Okay, Dead Graves.
All right, Dead Graves. Woo!
So, message
Congratulations.
Fear Expo or Hong Kong, either one, and
Yes.
we'll get you all set up. Like
Pemberton, we need some. Pemberton, give me a call soon. Oh, wait, we'll see each other at Hong Kong. Well, he needs tickets.
I don't know if I have one VIP ticket or two VIP tickets. I still
How
have
many
that
do
one
you-
from the raffle.
Real? Oh, same here. We need to use them. We need to give it to somebody. Yes.
Oh, well, Pemberton just said that they're in Florida. They're hot in Florida. They're they're not. They don't take money. They don't take the pay, but they're not a nonprofit. But they put all their money into it. I told him
He got some money.
they do
Pemberton,
it out of
loan me
their
$1.
backyard.
What?
Yes.
I missed that show too.
They are insane. They are so good. Dude, they do it out of a tent, like a big circus tent in their backyard. They have an HOA. And
the HOA is okay with that?
Yeah, but just for the season. And they it looks like a Universal set. Like no joke. It is so good. Like I was mind blown. It's so nice.
Well, someone said give them to Pemberton. So the tickets are.
So then they are Pembertons now.
Yes.
We're just gonna pass them along.
Pass out those tickets like
Good
hotcakes.
Lord.
Well, listen, I better see all these people that's in the chat there at Hong Kong and at Fear Expo. Fear Expo is happening when? April 12th to 14th?
Yes. Yes.
Tickets are on sale now?
Yes.
All right. Oh my, I guess it's time for us to go because he wants.
Yeah.
Okay. But I want to say I had a fun time with you today, Tay. It was great. Thank you for having me on the show.
Okay, Chris.
Yo, Willie, do you want to watch I Possess trailer or The Haunting of Cottonwood tonight?
I think I'm gonna go to bed and get some rest.
Which one?
No, I'll probably be up doing more work.
We'll do this. I'll say we can say the goodbye and then you can play the trailer if you feel like it.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So, Willie, do you know the outro?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, on the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Stay
scary. Wait, what?
Hey!
Bye, everybody. See you at the show. We love you.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Friday. Goodbye.
Bye.
Tad, the whole house. It's beautiful. I can't believe it. G.I. Joe civilian.
Your brother's just a regular guy now.
So glad you're back.
This is supposed to be a celebration.
To great friends. Dad's old radio. It said something to me.
Oh, what'd it say?
Warning?
So? Any idea how this thing got inside my sister?
Whatever has a hold of Zoe has something planned for us too.
Don't ever think I don't have your secrets in my possession.
Who are you?
We can wait this out, and then we can all get the hell out of here.
If there's a chance that if one of us leaves, it kills my sister, I'm not taking that risk.
You are a soul protector.
Who knows what that thing will do once it releases Zoe? We're dealing with something none of us understand.
What are you gonna do?
Now you can't leave.
She's everywhere.
There's a reason for all of us being here tonight. To cleanse our souls and release our demons.
What have you done?
Am I being held hostage by a demon or by you?
That's the thing about demons. They always come back to haunt you.
Don't let him go!
You did this to us!
So many secrets.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Let me make sure we're